Hello, I'm VXToyCat and welcome back to the video. Today I want to talk about fishing in Minecraft, particularly how fishing is one of the most boring things you can do in the game. Because unlike a lot of other Minecraft mechanics, it really is just like, oh, put your right, click out or your left trigger out, wait a really long time, and then eventually you'll get some fish or something else or whatever we feel like giving you. Sometimes it's even tripwire hooks, and that's why fishing is one of the most bizarre things to do, because there's no strategy to do with it. It's just, oh yeah, put this out and do that. So what I figured I'd do today is help you guys out and make fishing fun again. So I'm going to be giving you 5 methods to make fishing a bit more fun, and hopefully you do all enjoy today's video. I don't know why it's always 5 methods, by the way. I guess because humans have like 5 fingers on one hand. But yeah, I'm going to be giving you a method for each of the fingers you have on a hand, ways to make fishing fun again. Hopefully you do all enjoy today's video. If you do all like it, like the video, let me know, because it helps out the channel and lets know you do like these sorts of videos where I attempt to make something a little bit more fun again. This might be the first one where I've done something like that. But yeah, fishing seems like it's an activity where you have to just stare at the screen all day, every day, and just, really focus entirely. But there are a few things you can do while fishing while still keeping your eye on the fish. And the big tip for this is like positioning where the fish is actually being looked at. So for instance, you can put it on the right, you can put it on the left, you can have it at the top of your screen and the bottom, which means if you want to do something like sort your inventory, for instance, you can do that just fine while still looking at your fish. So for instance, if you need to be like, oh, my inventory is just this giant mess, what do I do with it? Well, you've got a lot of time to fish, why not deal with this? So for instance, let's put all of my iron in this corner over here. That seems like a good idea, right? Let's have all my diamond pickaxes, which I have so many of now, by the way. Let's put them over here. Oh, okay, and now we fished the thing, and boom, we got ourselves a fish done. So this is one of the easiest ways, at least for the first like 5 or 6 fish, to really, get something done while also fishing, because again, you can look entirely at where the fish is, you can get a really good head start on that, but you can also look and be like, ooh, look at my pickaxe collection, isn't that lovely? Or, oh, I really don't need this one piece of leather or this one roll of flesh, and you can throw stuff away and rearrange the inventory and just make it a better place while also fishing and getting yourself those raw fishes, or, those tripwire hooks if that's what you happen to get. I'm really bitter because the first time I tested the fishing, I got a tripwire hook while trying to prove a point about fish. But yeah, basically, that's why, by the way. That is the first thing you can do to make fishing more fun. You can sort your inventory. And although sorting your inventory isn't fun, it's something you need to do anyway, and you might as well combine 2 bad things together to make it at least more engaging. So the second thing you can do while fishing is looking for clay, because a fun fact a lot of people don't know is you can just fish while underwater. Like the entire process you can do from under here if you want to. I mean, realistically, you're going to need to breathe oxygen at some point, but still, as long as you go off oxygen every now and then, or you have a water-breathing potion or the respiration enchantment, then yeah, you can actually do the entire fishing process from down here. So as you can see, the bubbles are going to appear, and as soon as they get close, we can do that, and the fish will just go down back into the water, which really doesn't make much sense, because if you're luring a fish out of the water, you probably shouldn't catch it in the water. Anyway, with that said, one of the things you can do down here, the reason for being underwater, is looking for clay, because clay is something everyone needs in Minecraft, just like that. You can see the salmon went through the water to me, which again, doesn't make any real sense. But yeah, you can actually look for clay while you're down here, so we go for a fish again. As long as you keep your eye on the fishing rod every second or two, it's a good opportunity to look around the place and be like, oh, that's sand, I don't need sand, I need clay. But you can look around for the particularly rare things that you actually want to find, and yeah, it's a pretty useful tip, I think anyway. If you need to look for clay and you don't have a night vision potion, or you don't have like one of those water things like I have just over there, it's really handy to, oh, there you go, you can see the bubbles coming towards it now. But it's a really handy way to get 2 things done at once. So I guess this lever is coming back to haunt me, and it'll move us nicely into the third point, which you can do while fishing, because it's not exactly leather, but it is, this is nothing to do with leather, but it is something to do with podcast and videos. So yeah, basically a lot of you watch YouTube videos, I imagine. If you don't, then I don't know how you came across this one, but you've watched at least one YouTube video in your life, I can tell you by the end of this video. So maybe you should watch YouTube videos while fishing, because it is a really basic activity that requires a little bit of I guess cognitive function, but you can spend, you can actually have your brain be elsewhere listening to a podcast, or you can watch videos. I wouldn't recommend all of my videos, this video wouldn't make much sense unless you're actually fishing, but if you wanted to watch the Let's Plays, a lot of people say they watch those while playing Minecraft. There's a lot of things you can do while playing certain bits of Minecraft that make it a lot more enjoyable, and yeah, try doing one of those things. Try listening to a podcast. Try watching this video while fishing. In fact, if you're not fishing right now, maybe you should load up Minecraft, start fishing, then continue the video. That's just the suggestion I have right there. Anyway, yeah, that's the third thing you can do while fishing in Minecraft that I think would greatly improve it. That's what I want to do at some point. Just go for a fish, play some Minecraft, maybe put some half some up. There's many other things as you can do at the same time can make it a lot better. And speaking of other things you can do, you can actually read your messages, you can check your achievements, and you can do all that sort of stuff on the Xbox One at least, because you just double tap the guide button, and boom, now I can see my fishes, but I can also check my friends list, I can check my messages. There's so many of them, they don't learn properly. And as long as you pay enough attention to that side over there, I mean, I can barely see it because of how dark it is, but yeah, if you pay enough attention to where your fishing bob is and you see the bubbles before they come, then you can just quickly back out of it and you can get your fish. So yeah, let's check our notification. Oh, there we go. Oh, I press B too many times and throw away my fishing rod. But as long as you don't press B too many times, you will get yourself more salmon, I guess. So yeah, that's a useful little tip. If you're on the Xbox anyway, if you're on the PC, obviously you can just Alt-Tab and make sure that you keep it in some amount of the view. And if you're on the PS4, I think you can do something like that, but it doesn't actually stay on the screen. But yeah, that's a little useful little tip, depending on your platform, that I think will greatly improve your experience. The final thing I think you can do while fishing that can improve your experience is contemplating your life and the moments that have led you to doing this, because this is one of the most dull things in Minecraft. Do you need to do this? Is the thing that you're trying to get the fish for that important? Like, do you really need a salmon farm? Do you really need to get a puff of fish? Or would you be happier if you just gave up the fish and started doing something you enjoyed in life? You know, sometimes Minecraft can be a bit of a rat race, but sometimes you need to focus on the things you enjoy, and that's why I think the fifth most important thing you can do is contemplate fishing, give it up, throw away your fishing rod, and go live a happy life working on your insane sugarcane farm, or building a gold farm, or a giant cobblestone cube. Any one of those things will probably give you more joy than this, and that is why the final thing I'd recommend is just not fishing altogether, because it's just that dull that the easiest way to improve it is just to not do it. Anyway, I hope you did all enjoy today's video. Hopefully I've improved the fishing experience for you somewhat. Maybe you will start sorting your inventory, or maybe you will start looking for clay, because again, you can do this all while... Oh, okay, just like this, we found some clay, and if we were fishing at the same time, we can actually even mine the clay with the right trigger of the fishing rod and get the clay back. I think that's clay anyway, while still keeping the fishing bubble going in the air, which I think is pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, maybe you learned something in here, maybe you didn't, maybe you're just like Toy Cat, I didn't even care about fishing, I've never wanted to go fishing, and I never will. Then that's good too, but let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like the video if you liked it, share if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. I make videos like this one every single day on my channel, and maybe you should stop fishing and come check them out sometime. But yeah, with that said, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.